Today, we're going to be talking about the Tusk Recon Hybrid tire. I've been running this for a couple months now, and I put it through its paces. And today, we're going to talk about what I think of it. I've been riding this thing all over the place. I even did a hare scramble race with it, and it did really, really well for that. I did a lot of woods riding with this thing. Roots, rocks, loose sand, dirt, mud, speed, braking. I put this tire through its paces. This is a real world review, and honestly, I actually love this tire for what it is and how durable it is, because you can get other like cheater tires or hybrid tires and they don't last very long. This tire, honestly, the more you ride on it, it feels like the more it grips and breaks. This tire does really, really well. And honestly, for the price, you can't beat it. I even run their heavy-duty Tusk tubes. So let's go take this thing for a spin. Now, this tire does really well on the rocks, the roots. That's pretty good in mud. If you've got the speed behind the tire, revving it out, throwing in the mud. It does good in gravel. It does good in loose sand. It does pretty good on the moto track, honestly, too. One thing I did notice with this tire, it doesn't really like braking when you're going super fast, because the tread, where it's soft, it wants to fold over. But this is not a going fast tire. This was designed to go through the woods and do hare scrambles and hard enduro and stuff like that. That's what this tire was designed for. And a lot of people, I think, get confused when they get this tire and they're like, well, it sucks when you brake when you're going like 70 mile an hour. Yeah, it's going to, because it's a softer tire. This tire is designed after a trials tire. That's why it's a soft compound, and the sidewalls are a little bit, stiffer to give you that cornering power. But this tire is very soft, and the tread design is kind of replicates a trials tire, and that's why they're close together. The hare scramble that I did, this thing did really well. It rained a little bit, and it was super muddy out, tacky out. It wasn't like a mud show, but it was like really tacky out. And this tire did great. Got up over roots and rocks and stuff like that. And for the price of this tire, I think I got it for like $68. This tire rules. Honestly, I'll never go back to another tire. I even run the front fat tire. I haven't had any lugs chip off, anything like that. For the riding that I do, this tire works really, really well, and honestly, I can't complain. I don't have a whole lot of complaints about it, and I don't really see myself going to a name brand tire, because a lot of people's like, run this tire, you need this tire, but they haven't even rode my bike. So it's people have an idea what a tire should be, and they go off of what they hear on social media. Their fans are like pro riders, and they go, oh, I need this tire. I go by what actually performs and what I need it for, and this tire does that, because we hit all kinds of different stuff: gravel, roots, rocks, loose sand, mud, hard pack stuff. It's just an all-around hybrid tire, and honestly, for the money, you can't complain. For what you can do with it, it actually does really well. As you can see right here, I'm bombing down a gravel road, and I'm not losing control. I'm not flying off the bike. It does really well, and I can't complain. So if you're thinking about getting the Tusk Recon tire, it's actually a really nice tire. If you ride in West Virginia and the surrounding areas on trails like we do, and do hare scrambles, I do recommend getting this tire. A lot of people run mooses with it, or moose balls, and it gives you a lot more traction. I'm running 4 PSI in the rear and 6 in the front, and this thing just loves the trails. It eats them up, and it just grips. So here's what the tires look like. This is the matching set, front and rear. And as you can see, there's a lot of tread left on them, and honestly, I should be able to get a pretty good season out of these tires. Now, if you're doing like pro stuff and you're out winning races, you're going to have to change your tire like every race. But for what I do, this tire does really well.